Okay, hey, what's up guys, back with another video. Today is a different video, not too different from one I made not too long ago. Today we're going to be talking about my Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile in 2021. And it is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Lovely. First things first, I'm going to be talking about my normal monsters. My normal level 4 monsters. So far, I just have... These are my normal level 4 monsters. I have Alexandrite Dragon, Big Shield Gardener, another Alexandrite Dragon, and Melfly Rabbit. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but high defense, 21, which isn't bad. Attack is 2000. Defense is 26, which isn't bad, but it does have its flaws. Once it's an attack, you switch it to attack position. And then another attack. Okay, so right now what I have is I'm running in the deck. I have 3 black metal dragons, which is really good because if you control Red Eyes on the field, you can attach one of these monsters, one of these cards to it, gain 600 attack. And once the monster is destroyed and this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to get a Red Eyes card from your deck and add it to your hand. I'm pretty sure. Really good. So you know what? Let me just do this real quick. Put that like that. I'll just start stacking them. Yeah, I just start stacking them like that. Yeah, that's fine. I will put these there next now. Yeah, we'll just keep on stacking them. Lovely. Okay, next. What I also run in my deck for level 1s, lower monsters, is I run 2 Blackstone of Legends, which is essential if you're running a Red Eyes deck. You summon it and then tribute it to special summon a Red Eyes monster from your deck. So that's nice. And also when this is in your graveyard, you get to add this card back to your hand and send a Red Eyes monster from your graveyard to your deck and shuffle it. So this card comes back into your hand and your monster, your Red Eyes monster you choose, goes back into your deck and gives your deck a shuffle, which isn't bad at all. Next one, it is Red Eyes Baby Dragon. So what this does is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your deck. And if you do, you equip this card to it and it gains 300 attack. Really good. And once this card is gone from the field and the equipped, and it was equipped and gone, so the monster and the equipped card this card is gone. You get to add, I think, what is it? A level 1 dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So essentially you can add a black metal dragon or a Blackstone of Legends. Oops, it's not even in shop, but it's fine. I'll just fix that. Put that in here. Why am I out of breath? That's sad. Anyway, next I have a controversial one, but I do like this card a lot, and it's Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit. So this card, basically what a monster does is effect or trap or anything like that, you get to discard this card from your hand or field, and then it negates and destroys it. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's how you use the card. I'm not sure about that, but that's one of the controversial ones. Like they say Ash Blossom is better than that. I'm not sure. I just prefer this one. Okay. So next we're gonna be moving on to my level 4 effect monsters. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think about that. So first we have these bad boys, which is a Red Eyes Retro Dragon. So what this monster does is you get to summon it, then tribute it for a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Then if monsters are destroyed, you get to special summon this card from your hand in defense position and special summon as many as those monsters that were destroyed in the same position they were when they were destroyed, which is really good. I'm pretty sure that's the only effect. I want to say, let me just double check here. It says if a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster you control is destroyed by your opponent, attack or card effect sent to the graveyard while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card to defense position, and if you do, special summon as many as those destroyed monsters. So yes, I was right. So it has to be Red Eyes though. And then next is Red Eyes Warrior Dragon, I want to say. So what this card does is once it's in the graveyard, during the end phase you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a one Red Eyes monster from your graveyard, special summon it. Then target and special summon that target. You cannot almost slash set during the turn you activate this card. Really good card if you're on the ropes on getting finished in the duel. Move that back there. That's fine. Okay, so it's not bad. Put these light bulbs there because it looks cool. All right. Anyway, next I have two gear-free Red Eyes Iron Knight. So what this does is once per turn, if either player equips an equip card to this card, you can destroy those equip cards. Then you can destroy one spell/trap card your opponent controls. Once per turn, you can send one equip card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard. Then you target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard. So this card is really good with the Black Metal Dragon effect, because essentially you get you can basically get 2 Red Eyes monsters on the field really fast, which is really good. And then I have Gravekeeper, which counts as 2 tributes for a a dragon type monster. Really good. I'll just get these out of the way. So next I have is Danger Bigfoot. It's not entirely, like I said, I threw in my own twist and all that. So Danger Bigfoot is you draw this card, then you activate its effect, and then your opponent has to guess what card it is in your hand. If they guess wrong, you special summon this card, which is 3,000 attack, which is really good, and draw 1 card. If not, and they guess the card they guess this card that's in your hand, you that card goes to the graveyard, and if that happens, then you get to target 1 monster on the field and destroy it, I'm pretty sure. Then I have Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Really good card. Banish 1 Light Dark to special summon it. Really good, easy way to summon it. 3,000 attack as well. What should I do next? Oh, let me get these out of the way as well then. Then I have Kaiser Glider, which is pretty good. Okay, what does this do again? Let me just read it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with the monster that has the same attack. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 monster on the field to return that target to the hand. Okay. Pretty good. Next I have Summon Skull. Good. Now I have Red Eyes Archfeet of Lightning. What this card does is, face up on the field, is considered a normal monster, and its effect is if your opponent's monster is lower than 25, you can activate the effect, and it destroys all monsters with 25 or less defense. Then I have Neo Kaiser Glider. You can discard this card, and 1 monster, then target 1 dragon normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack until the end of the turn. You can only activate the effect of Neo Kaiser Glider once per turn. That's the one I pulled in the 2019 tip. My knees hurt from freaking squatting. Okay, so let me kind of do the standing up then. So next, I'm gonna run through my spells. So let me just... Yeah, so this is not a professional deck. This isn't like meant to go to tournaments and all that. This is just a fun thing with me and my friends. So like, I guess don't expect anything too crazy, I guess. And there are gonna be some banned cards in here, which is completely fine. So then now I have these cards. I run 2 Red Eyes Fusion. 2 Red Eyes Fusion. There you go. So I'm pretty sure that card changes a monster's name to Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah. So and then and then you could fuse a monster with that. Then Polymerization fuses monsters, obviously. Then I have Dragon Shrine, one of these in here. And what this does is when I don't know why I'm doing like that. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay, anyway, target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If a dragon monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Really, really good card. Next, I have Spell Shattering Arrow. Quick effect. And what this does is destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Really, really good card. Really, really good card. I give it that. I don't know if it's banned or not, but anyway. Next, we'll move on to Regeki. This destroys all monsters on the field. Okay. And then I have Monster Reborn, which is a no-brainer. Brings back any monster to the from the graveyard onto the field. Okay, now I have some more Red Eyes stuff in here. So I Inferno Blast. I run 2 of them. I run 2 Inferno Blast. So what this does is when one Red Eyes Black Dragon in your monster zone inflicts damage to your opponent equal. Target one Red Eyes Black Dragon in your monster zone. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of that Red Eyes Black Dragon. Red Eyes Black Dragon cannot attack the turn you activate this card. So that's really, really good. There's some good combos with that. Then I have Red Eyes Insight. I want to say I run 2 of those. Or I think 1. Do I run 1 of them? Apparently I run 1 of them. I didn't notice I ran 1. Or am I missing 1? Am I missing 1? I doubt it. Anyway, Red Eyes Insight. A really good card. What this does is send 1 Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Add 1 Red Eyes spell/trap from your deck to your hand. Except Red Eyes Insight, you can only activate this card once per turn. So it basically gives you a good gateway to get cards like this or Red Eyes Fusion. Pot of Greed, no brainer. Draw 2 cards. Banned, but yeah. Then I have Pot of Duality. You draw 3 cards. Choose 1, shuffle the rest back into your deck. Or I think shuffle at least 2 back into your deck. Enemy Control. You get to take control of your enemy by tributing 1 monster, I'm pretty sure. Or if not, you could just use this quick effect to change the monster to defense. So that way you can avoid attack. Then Mystical Space Typhoon. Destroy a spell or trap on the field, right? Yeah. Lovely. Now, I'm pretty sure in the new meta, no one runs traps, but I do because I don't run the new meta. So I have 2 Mirror Forces, a Breakthrough Skill. That basically when monster activates its effect, you negate the effect, then you can negate it 1 more time while it's in the graveyard, then you banish the card. Then I have Time Machine, which this card does is when a monster is destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon that monster in the same position it was as it was on the field, in the same battle position when it was destroyed. It's a good card. Then I have Red Eyes Fang with Chain. Honestly, I don't really use this card in my deck. What does this do? Target 1 Red Eyes monster you control. Equip this card to it. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target 1 effect monster on the field. Equip that target to the monster this card was equipped to, and if you do while a monster is equipped to it by this effect, this attack / defense comes to the original attack of that equipped monster. Okay, pretty good. It's pretty good. It basically makes 2 attacks in a row. And then Wild Tornado basically gets rid of trap spell. Wiretap, another spell/trap. The Stopper. Kunine with Chain stops a monster in its tracks, and it can boost your attack points simultaneously. Red Eye Spirit, basically a monster reborn for Red Eyes. Magic Cylinder. Basically reflects damage directly to your opponent. Return of the Red Eyes. This card is very, very good. It basically normal summon as many normal monsters as long as you control the Red Eyes. When this card is destroyed, I believe you get to add 1 Red Eyes card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm pretty sure. I have Widespread Ruin. Destroys the highest attacking monster on the field. Sakuretsu Armor. Destroys the attacking monster. Rigeki Break. Discard one card, target one card on the field, destroy it. Shadow Spell. Basically stops the monster in its tracks. That's it for my spells. Now on to the big red eyes. Okay, I really don't have that much monsters. They're just spells and traps. So first is personally one of my favorite cards, I want to say of all Yu-Gi-Oh! Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. So this card is treated as a normal monster when it's faced up. Then if there's damage calculation with this card at the end of the battle phase, you inflict 24 damage to your opponent directly. Okay. Then I have my 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons, obviously, because I'm running a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. Oops, let me try to fix this. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit better. Then I have Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. 3 of them. Copies. So when this card is destroyed by battle, and there's a Red Eyes in your graveyard, you get to special summon it. But if it's a Red Eyes Black Dragon, you special summon it and double its attack points. So the attack points go up to 48 for a Red Eyes Black Dragon, which is really, really good. All right, so now for my extra deck. Honestly, my extra deck is just whacked. It's whacked out. Like there's no reason for it to be the way it is, but it is for no reason. I actually need to clean it now that I think about it. But anyway, so what I run Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Now this is a card where I got inspired to make my Red Eyes deck. I didn't see the card at all. Like they didn't even mention it. It was overlooked by an XYZ monster. So what this card basically does is when it's battling an opponent's monster, the opponent cannot activate cards or effects. And if this card is involved with damage calculation, you target one Red Eyes monster in your field. I think a Red Eyes normal monster. Then you inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack from the graveyard. Then you shuffle it into your deck, which is pretty good. Then, what was that? I think that was it. I want to say that was it, but it's still pretty good. So let me just reread this. It says, you can only special summon Archery Black Skull Dragon once per turn. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. If damage calculation is performed involving this fusion card, at the end of the battle phase, you can target one Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its equal to its attack. Excuse me. In the graveyard, then shuffle it into the deck. So yeah, pretty good. Card gets overlooked. Then I have Black B Skull Dragon, which is Black Skull Dragon just without an effect. Then I have Meteor Black Dragon, which was basically in here to inflict big damage because it's 35, one of the highest Red Eyes cards there is in the game, I'm pretty sure. But I don't have a Meteor card, so it's just in there for the heck of it. Then I have Red Eyes Dragon. So what this card does is when a Red Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one warrior monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card as an equipped spell that gives this card 200 attack. When a card or effect is activated that targets a card, you can equip effect. You can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard and get the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon as many as those monsters as possible that were equipped to this monster. Hey, that's pretty good, I'm just saying. So now my XYZ monsters. So let me start off with this one. Number 101, Silent Horn Arc. Is it in shot? Yes, it is. You can attach two materials from the card and target one special summon monster your opponent controls in face-up attack position. Attach it to this card as material. You can only use the effect of number
number 101 Silent Horn Arc. Once per turn, if this face-up card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. Pretty good, 21 attack. Not bad, I give it credit. So now it's time for these cards that made Red Eyes Black Gold Dragon be overlooked. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, pretty good card. What this does is cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has XYZ materials. While this card has XYZ materials, each time your opponent activates a card or effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you could detach one XYZ material from this card. Then target one Red Eyes number monster in your graveyard or special summon it. Really good card. Okay, so now these cards don't make any sense. Farewell Exceed Dragon, I just have it in here because I get to XYZ 2 level 4s and I don't have a stronger monster in my hand and I need a strong monster. It has 25 attack, which isn't bad. Its effect is alright. Then honestly, I don't even know what this card does. But I'm pretty sure I added it in here for a reason. But you know what? You know what, that's fine. Okay, anyway. Then I have Borrelord Dragon in here. Good card. Then I have Borrelord Furious Dragon, which is the fusion card. Then I have a Field Center token. So yeah, that was my Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for 2020/2021. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Almost been a year on the channel, which is pretty cool. Been a year on this platform. Nice, lovely. I like it a lot, to be fair. But yeah, let me know what decks you run as well. I'm kind of curious, to be 100% unfair with you guys. I'm curious, and there is gonna be a couple Mario Kart videos coming out soon. So if you guys want to see that, don't forget to stick around, subscribe, and like. I'll do that. Wow, I cannot speak. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, ring the bell if you guys want. And that's it for now, guys. Signing off, I guess.